Victory Field is the site of our continuing coverage of Ball State baseball today here on Ball State All Access and BallStateSports.com. I'm Joel Godett. That's Dean Anna, former Ball State baseball player, 2008. At the start of the season, a member of the New York Yankees, and now here with the Scranton-Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders, taking on the Indians today and some AAA baseball here in downtown Indianapolis. First off, Dean, welcome back to Indiana. I guess, is this the first time since 2010?
Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah.
What's it like to come back home, or close to home, being from Illinois?
It feels good. It feels good to be in the Midwest. I got a lot of family members around this area. I got family members in Indianapolis, so it feels like home, you know?
I want to kind of bury the lead with you, because the big thing is obviously talking about your time in the major leagues this year, but if we can go chronologically, take me back to 2008, your year with Ball State and Greg Beals and Colburn Vidic and Jeremy Hazelbaker, and I guess numerically one of the best offenses the Cardinals had seen. What was it like to be a part of that unit?
That was a great unit, great players. Greg Beals was a good coach. It was actually a hard-working team. You know, we had a lot of talent, a lot of recruiting, and you know, it was really fun. And you know, we did pretty well that year, and you know, I won't forget it.
What's your fondest memory of it?
When I hit 3 home runs against Indiana State. That was pretty cool. So yeah.
Describe the power on that team, because obviously with the changes in bats, I don't think 95 home runs will ever be touched again in school history, but to go up there with that kind of confidence and that kind of swagger had to have been cool.
Oh man, it was awesome. We played in a great hitter's ballpark, you know, and especially when the wind starts blowing out, you know, and guys like Bond had a big year that year, and you know, we had a lot of fun hitting that ballpark.
Did you know then, like, do you kind of know who's on a team with you? Obviously, Colburn's a first-round pick. Jeremy goes on, was in AAA last year. Zach Dygert gets drafted. Do you know kind of what you've got talent-wise when you're playing together, and does it make it a little bit more fun?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, when you seen Vidic play, you know, you could tell that he's going to be a player. I mean, he was hitting balls like he was a senior when he was a freshman, and Hazelbaker, great athlete. You know, you had something there, and you know, it was just a talented group. Everyone played good, and everyone hit good, and you know, it was fun.
How'd you wind up in Muncie?
How'd I wind up in Muncie? Actually, you know, I was at John A. Logan Junior College, and Greg Beals knows the coaches out there very well, so they brought him in, and you know, me and Greg Beals, we hit it off. You know, he was just a cool coach. He was fun to play for, and I liked him. You know, I knew I could adapt really well to him. I knew he would help me out.
I was gonna say, best story that comes to mind when you think about Greg Beals?
Oh man,
that's too good a smirk for there not to be something good.
There's a lot of stories. I have to say this one's pretty funny. I don't know if I should tell it or not, but I'll tell it anyways. But there's a class I missed, and I was supposed to make up a homework assignment, and we were playing against University of Michigan, and it was a big time game, you know. And I'm in my uniform, and the game's about to start like 5 minutes, and you know, I look down the bench, and Greg Beals is on the cell phone. And he has a really, really mad look on his face, and he stares at me. And I'm like, oh man, what is going on? And sure enough, he's like, yeah, you're supposed to get that assignment done. He's like, you got to run up there right now and get it done. I was in my uniform running down McKinley Street. Is that the street?
McKinley, yeah.
Yeah, I'm running down McKinley Street in my spikes and my uniform. And that was, I mean, kind of embarrassing, kind of funny. And but that was when I couldn't believe that was actually happening. I'm in the English office going up the elevator in my uniform, and that was probably one of the crazier funny moments that I was a part of. But there was a lot more, but that's just one of them. But it was
probably got some looks that day, didn't you?
A lot of looks. Like, what's going on? Who's that guy running out in his baseball uniform?
What movie is he promoting?
Yeah, exactly. So that was pretty funny.
He's Dean Anna joining us here at Victory Field, 26th round pick of the Padres after that 1 year at Ball State. What's that decision like? Because you've got another year to come back to college, but obviously the opportunity to go pro is what a lot of guys play this for. To get that chance had to have been huge. And advice on that decision process, because draft day is coming up for some Cardinals this year too.
You know, I mean, if you believe in yourself, you go at it. You know, I wanted to leave my first year of junior college. You know, I finally got my chance and got drafted in 2008 at Ball State, and I knew I wanted to go right then and there, no matter if I was the last pick I would have went. It had nothing to do with money. It just had to do with believing in yourself. You believe in yourself, I think you're gonna have you believe in yourself. You have a great attitude. I don't think you can fail, no matter what happens at the end of the day, because you know you did all you can and you believe in yourself, and that's all you can ask for.
How big was Ball State? Just a year, but in your growth process.
growth process, you know, it was good because it was better competition. You know, it was just Division I competition, and you know, it was just better competition, and you had to see what you had. You know, you see what you got, and I did really well there, and I knew I was ready. You know, that's why.
He's Dean Anna, started the season with the New York Yankees here in 2014. Let's talk about that process, because you get traded in the offseason, you come into New York, you know you've got an opportunity to make a roster spot. It was very highly publicized how the public found out you made the roster with Jed Jerko's tweet. But how did you find out, and what was that moment like?
You know, actually, it was just, we were about to go in a team meeting. The mental coach came up to me and said, Dean, you know, Joe wants to see in your office, and you know that was the time cuts were going down and all that stuff, and you know. Did
you think you were cut, or you had made it?
Nah, I didn't think I was cut. I had a good chance, and I was just kind of like, let's see what happens. You know, I was excited, and sure enough, you know, I'm in there, and everyone's in there, and they're like, hey man, you made the team. It was quick, simple, sweet, and you know, and it's like, all right, congratulations, bam, and got back to the meeting, and it was so quick. When it happened, you know, it wasn't no celebration, it was nothing, you know, it was just kind of like congratulations, you know, professional, and you know, it didn't really kick in until, honestly, probably a week after the season, you know. I'm like, man, you know, it was just hard to grasp when you've been wanting to get there your whole life, you know, and wanting to, that's what you do, that's what you wanted to do, that's why you're playing ball, to get in the major leagues, and you're there, and you're just like, wow, this is really happening, you know. It's a dream when you're there, because it don't feel real.
What triggers that? I mean, you said it took about a week until it really kicked in. Is it when you walk out into the stadium and you look up for the first time? Is it when you hit a home run and Jeter is there to pound you high five? I mean, what moment?
I would definitely say it was my opening day. Maybe 5 days in, it was my opening day. I was making my opening day start. Tanaka was making his opening day start on the mound. I'm playing short behind him. And, you know, I mean, in Toronto, you know, that's when I was like, man, I'm really here, you know, and it just felt like another game. It was weird. Yeah, it was just, it felt very, you know, fulfilling, you know. It was just like, I'm here, you know, and I'm trying to get back there right now as we speak, you know, and just keep plugging away and working hard.
What's the most major league thing you did while you were up there? If it's like you get more per diem, so you just had a huge dinner, or the bathrobe was fluffier, so you just put it on and laid in it for a while, or what's the thing that just, hey, I'm in the big leagues and I'm going to enjoy it?
You know, I mean, it's nice putting on the suits. You know, you get a nice couple suits, and that felt like you're a big leaguer when you put on the suits and you're going to work. So it's pretty cool.
The home run, you hit it against Boston. You hit it in Yankee Stadium.
Yeah.
How sweet was that?
Unbelievable. I mean, I hit that ball, and I just, you know, I'm running around the bases, and I didn't feel my feet. I didn't feel my feet running, nothing. You know, I just, wow, I can't believe I just did. You know, I can't believe I'm here. You know, it's a dream when you're up there. It don't feel real, you know, and you know, it's just it goes by so fast, and you know, it was an unbelievable moment. I'll never forget that moment.
Is it like The Natural, or what's the other movie, the Detroit Tigers? For the love of the game, you clear the mechanism, everything goes silent, or I mean, what's going through your head? How slow, how fast is it?
It really did feel silent. Like I couldn't. The crowd really didn't sound loud or nothing. You know, I'm running around the bases, and it really did feel like that. Yeah, absolutely. And then, you know, when you get in a dugout, you can really start hearing the crowd again. So it was great.
You get up there, you want to act like you're a big leaguer, you want to act like you belong, but absolutely. Is there a giddiness when you're backing up Derek Jeter and you're hitting with those types of guys every day?
Absolutely. You know, again, it's a dream. You're out there, I can't believe, you know, I'm taking ground balls with a legend, and you know, hitting with a legend and stuff. You know, it's just you know, I felt lucky, you know, lucky to be a part of his final years in the beginning, and you know, just felt like, you know, he make you feel like you belong, and it's just it was awesome.
I think most importantly, because you hit a home run, you got a John Sterling home run call.
Here's the 1-1. Swung on, driven to deep right field. That ball is high. It is far. It is gone. Dean Anna hits his first major league home run. A drive into the right field seats. Anna is on the Dean's list.
Yeah.
What'd you think about Anna's on the Dean's list? I mean, that's now baseball folklore.
Yeah, I think that was pretty cool to be like that. You know, I mean, I never knew what he was going to say. Everyone was always wondering, and that was it. So it's awesome.
What'd you think of the raccoon?
Oh, the raccoon stuff. Pena told me that. Tony Pena, he was calling me raccoon. You know, I guess I got features as raccoon, but I don't know. It's okay, I guess. But you know, they call me Dino Raccoon. There's, you know, it's just baseball talk, and you know, it's all fun and games. So
obviously, you want to get back there. Everybody's dream is to get back there. But for everything you put into this game, the 6 years, now 7 years in the minor leagues, to get, if there's never another taste of it, to get what you got up there, makes it all completely worthwhile, doesn't it?
yeah, absolutely. You know, I mean, you work hard. You could say you made it, you know, and a lot of guys don't make it, and you know, but you made it. You got a taste. You want to get back up there. You know, there's not a. You don't want to not say that if I made it, oh well. But I mean, it was definitely, it's nice if nothing ever happens, and it was awesome.
What do you got to do to get back? I know that's always the $1,000,000 question.
Keep hitting and play my butt off. Keep hitting and play my butt off. That's it.
Last but not least, we'll leave you on this. We talked about it before we started. How much do you still follow the Cards, and how much do they still have a place in your heart?
Yeah, I get daily emails on the Cards from the head coach. I think he's doing a great job. I can just tell he means well. He actually cares really about the program, and I think a coach like that really that cares genuinely in his heart and stuff, you could tell, and I think that creates a great program, and I think that's very huge for the Cardinals, and I think there's going to be a lot of good things coming.
Dean, really appreciate you taking the time to talk to us. Great to have you back in Indiana, and thanks for following the Cards. Thanks for being a Cardinal, and best of luck.
All right, thank you very much.
That's Dean Anna on Ball State All Access and ballstatesports.com.